This is Button to Star Command. Come in, Star Command.
Copy that, Clergyman. What's mission status?
Mission status is I've landed on some strange planet. Very moist and very windy. Electrons are rummaging through my pants. It seems that 1.21 gigawatts are running through the veins of my body, and, I don't know exactly what's happening. Still looking for the MIA Space Ranger. We're looking for him.
Roger that. Bring our boy home. Over and out.
We're coming for you, Lightyear.
Hello, everybody, and welcome again to Keystone Film Review. We just seen Lightyear. Starring Chris Evans, of course, Keke Palmer, Peter Sohn, who is a Pixar guy, Taika Waititi, Dale Souls, James Brolin, Uzo Aduba, and many other people, Isaiah Whitlock Jr., Bill Hader. I was right. Bill Hader is in there for a hot second. I can pick out his voice a mile away. This, of course, for those of you who don't know, the premise of this movie is, in Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear is a character based off of Andy's favorite movie, and this is that movie. Of course, the movie that is in question has better graphics than real life in Toy Story.
Yep.
I was a little disappointed that it wasn't just 90s Pixar animation.
just dead-eyed people and all the kids being Andy except for Sid, and
that would have been hilarious.
only one parent in the whole
if
movie.
they went back to 90s animation to match.
It probably would have been a walk in the park for them at that point. All right, just stick figures.
They would have been able to do that on a floppy disk or something. But yeah, the whole premise of this movie is that Buzz Lightyear and his community crash on a strange planet, and then while trying to fix it, he goes forward in time, and things happen. Zurg is in there. But this is a movie that no one really asked for.
No one asked for. Not sure if most people even wanted.
Yeah. IMDb, it's currently at a 4.2, but that's mostly trolls, incels.
It's gotta be.
People being little fucking bitches and not... Also, if you're a parent watching this review with your child, for some reason, this channel's not for children.
Sorry
Even when
about
we
it.
do kids' movies, it's not for children. So, tell them to go to fucking sleep or something.
Night-night! Night-night! But yeah, it was definitely not a movie that I asked for, or honestly, I wasn't even interested in. Today I was like, man, I kind of just don't even want to do this.
Yeah.
Definitely was more interested than I was for last week's movie, but that's hearsay.
Jurassic World. I couldn't even remember what it was.
But yeah, just kind of a random movie out there. When it was announced that it wasn't even going to be Tim Allen, I was like, what the fuck's the point, man? And then, of course, not of course, but it's Chris Evans, which, everybody loves Chris Evans. Even myself. But I still I think I would have loved Tim Allen a lot more.
Yeah, Chris Evans being cast was definitely just a riding the Marvel coattails situation. I'm sure it had nothing to do with Tim Allen. It's just Chris Evans is a bigger name at this point in time. So surely it was made just to sell tickets.
See, if this was a Hercules movie in some sort of way, James Woods would have been in there in a heartbeat. He's got a contract that he's always Hades, so he's like, no, somebody else? Fuck that. No.
Yeah.
Good luck segueing to that.
James Woods. Woody's not in this because it's a different thing.
Damn it.
No, it's really of course, because it's based on a movie that is in the world of Toy Story, not involved with Toy Story at all, except for the fact that Buzz Lightyear is a thing. But, this is kind of a far cry from most Pixar movies, because most Pixar movies have, a massive life lesson. This has a life lesson, but, Pixar's whole thing is life lesson comedy.
Yeah.
That's kind of their whole deal, And this is more of, it just kind of felt like if it were a sci-fi space movie with live action people, it would have felt like a normal sci-fi.
It felt like a movie.
Yeah. Yes, there were comedic moments in it, but not nearly as much as you would get from other Pixar movies.
Yeah.
And the moral of the story, the whole thing is erasing your mistakes versus living with them and trying to learn from them. Mm-hmm. That's the entire moral of the story, and it's okay. It's a fine movie. It's better. I don't want to say it's better than I thought it would be. It's just as good as I thought it would be. It's a non-movie, really. It's just it exists, and I didn't hate it. I didn't love it.
It is better than anything I really expected in any way. I didn't expect anything going in, but I wasn't entirely looking forward to it. Mm-hmm. Coming out, I was pretty intrigued. I'm not gonna lie, I got caught up a little bit. I didn't cry. I'm not no bitch. Sorry, kids. I didn't shed a tear.
The kids already went to fucking sleep. We don't need to worry about that.
The beginning got me. Don't want to say slight spoiler, but it's in the trailers. That Buzz's partner dies because he goes in time travel so much, and then she left him a message. I'm like, this man just literally lost like the only friend that he's kind of got, and I was like, damn, that got me thinking. That sucks ass.
It does.
But that got me. That was a little more emotional than I thought. Like this movie was even prepared to be. But as far as emotion got, that's as far as that went.
Yeah. It doesn't have the normal punch that most Pixar movies have.
Yeah, and that was fine. That was like the first, not even 15 minutes. So yeah I was like, damn, that sucks. Anyway, let's watch the rest of the movie. It really got me looking forward to a ham sandwich. I'm not gonna lie about that.
A meat sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Not a bread sandwich. Yeah. A meat sandwich. The best thing, and you will totally agree with this, is socks.
Yes.
The cat socks.
Although it made me question how much they thought they really put into it. Because if Lightyear was absolutely Andy's favorite movie, there is no way that they didn't make a socks toy. Mm-hmm. And then there is no way that child did not want a socks toy.
Yeah.
So where is the socks toys in Toy Story 1 through 3?
I want it right meow, goddammit.
Right meow.
I thought integrating all the cool gadgets that he had as a toy throughout the movie was pretty cool. It kind of felt like a video game in that sense, where like he's kind of upgrading his suit in little ways. So like we're all sitting there, we're like, when the fuck's this gonna happen? And then then that happens, and then like, when the fuck's this gonna happen? And then eventually that'll happen.
I feel like we're doubling down on the cursing just because we pointed.
I've never had a filter, and I'm never gonna continue to.
I'm never gonna have one either.
But no, it was really cool in that aspect of like, oh wow, I'm anticipating this thing to happen, and then boom, it does. So in like most regards for the movie, it was pretty cool. Even the villain kind of was it made sense more, I guess, than it would if they had done it originally, how they should have done it. So I can't really be mad at it. Time travel's such a frick a little bitch. I hate that every movie's got time travel, unless you're everything everywhere all at once.
Well, that's universe travel. They don't really do time travel.
Yeah.
But it's time travel mixed with universe travel is fucking stupid. Time travel by itself, unless it's H.G. Wells, because the whole point of H.G. Wells' time travel is that you can't change anything. That's the whole point of the goddamn book, is that you can't change anything. It's happened.
Oh, what's that mean?
Anyway, time travel is a very lazy thing, in my opinion.
And it's just a pain in the ass that every movie not every movie, but most movies that we watch now are probably going to have some sort of thing of time travel. Mm-hmm. This being one of them.
Yeah.
And I guess there's probably a better way they could have done something or created a better villain than who it was. But it made sense who it was at the same time, so I can't be upset with it too much. But it didn't feel like a big enough payoff to be like...
Yeah. Should we just do a little small spoiler segment to talk about that a bit?
We're gonna do a slight. Have you talked about everything you want to talk about? I think I have myself.
Yeah, overall it's fine. It's beautiful animation, beautiful imagery. Like it's probably one of their best looking movies. Story's lacking. It's just a very cliche meh story. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Spoilers. So everyone knows. And this is down in the history books. This is scientific fact. This is not something that can be undone. they did it anyway. In Toy Story 2, it is revealed that Zorg, who believes he is Zorg, and that Buzz Lightyear is Buzz Lightyear, says that he is Buzz Lightyear's father. Yes, that is a joke for Star Wars. But if you're going to have characters who believe they are the characters that... Like, if you're going to have toy characters that believe they are the characters in this movie, why would he say that? In this movie, it is just an older Buzz Lightyear who went back in time. That bugged the crap out of me, just because it's such, like... You could tell that they just forgot that Zorg was supposed to be Buzz Lightyear's father.
Either they forgot, or... Now, here's a wrench into our whole plan that we're talking about right now. There was a Buzz Lightyear kids show on Disney, animated and all.
Is this fact, or are you saying speculating?
I'm not speculating. I watched it.
Oh.
And it had a whole different team. None of them, I'm pretty sure, were human except for Buzz. I don't even remember socks in it, to be honest. But
have socks.
Zorg could have been a different person altogether, not even who it was in this movie, nor who it was in Toy Story 2. I don't remember who it was. It might have just been Zorg, an evil Emperor Zorg. But I don't remember. So it could just all be random, and this just kind of made its own thing. And Toy Story 2 made its own thing, even though it was the original.
The only thing with Toy Story and Toy Story 2, like, if this movie is the movie that Andy liked, and Buzz Lightyear and Zorg thought they were the characters in this movie, then Zorg should be the dad. Like, the TV series, I completely understand can be its own thing. But if this is the movie that Andy liked, and the toys think that they are these characters, Zorg should be the dad. He should be Buzz Lightyear's dad, and they just, halfway through, it felt like they were just like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be the dad. Let's make him just comment. Let's be like, oh, Dad, is that you? No. I'm you in 50 years.
Whips out his dog tags.
Yeah, it's. I thought it was stupid. You're kind of right. It does make a little bit more sense. But again, it makes time travel a thing, and that's just boring.
Yeah.
It's a kid's movie, though, so I can't be too mad at it.
I feel like there's a cooler way they probably could have done it.
Yeah.
Either that or just not Buzz.
I liked the reason why Buzz went back and did it. It made sense that way, you know, with him being arrested and or about to be arrested and then being mad at the whole situation. But it's just ultimately kind of a lazy way out, in my opinion, and you could have made him the dad somehow and made him. That was my favorite part of Toy Story 2, is the nod to Star Wars.
But
yeah.
There's Lightyear.
That's all I really gotta say, though.
I think same.
Yeah. What would you rate this?
I'm fighting my inner demons right now between a 3 and a 3.5.
Okay.
I did enjoy it. There's really some moments that were kind of like kind of passing the time. Taika wasn't as funny as I thought he would be in this movie.
He was underutilized in this. He could have been a lot better.
And with him at full improv, full like him giving everything.
Yeah, it's harder to do that.
I think it would have been a 4, but I think downtime alone, I didn't really have any nitpicks. I think probably 3.5. I want to say I would watch this again.
Yeah, I would definitely watch it again. I probably will, because I have to make a trek to Downingtown apparently.
You do.
And then
for your beloved fans,
my beloved fans, my beloved fan. I would probably give this a 3.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Was that you?
What?
I heard a slam. I was like,
"Oh yeah,
who's parking next to us in this empty parking lot?"
Get out of here! But yeah, it's a fine movie. It was not needed or wanted, but it exists and it was fine. Yeah, and that's about it.
Yeah, I think the boost up was definitely Socks.
Socks, yes.
Socks gave it the boost for me.
Yes, it did.
He was hilarious.
And the meat sandwich.
And the meat.
I like that part.
Just the meat, really.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Star Command.
Oh, what?
They're doing a Toy Story thing with the... Wasn't the thing I wanted.
He wasn't
They got rid of Tim Allen.
He wasn't even made of plastic. What's up, everybody?
He wasn't a toy! God damn it.